Valentine's Day is coming up very soon, so I thought it would be a good idea to present you lovebirds out there with the perfect Valentine's Day plan. Element 1. Activity. A lot of people like to do different things, but in my opinion, there's not a more reliable date activity out there than a nice meal between you and your date, because if we don't eat, we die. Element 2. Setting. The environment you plan to have your date in is a very crucial detail to any date success. You want a setting which heightens that romantic feeling in the air. It's best you avoid a place like a shed or a bog and go for something more along the lines of a restaurant or, better yet, your home. Element 3. Decorative accessories. The layout of your location of choice is also quite key. Firstly, it's always good to have the option to sit down, and typically, would you believe, people primarily use chairs to do so. A complementary piece of furniture to our set of chairs is a table, so you and your date have a place to put your things. Once you've locked this down, we need to enhance the romantic tone of our setting. Let's begin by decorating our table with a nice romantic tablecloth. Next, we should add candlelight because I think Lumiere is sick. To further impress, you should spread a few rose petals on the floor because that screams, I'm normal. And lastly, you may want to dim the lights a little bit, just in case your date begins to question whether or not you are indeed the person in the profile pic of the account they agreed to date. Element 4. Clothing. Of course, you want to give off the best perception of you possible, and how you dress leaves off a big impression. That said though, it's also important not to overdo it, so don't wear anything too fancy, like a suit with a beret. Keep it nice and simple, so just wear the beret. Element 5. Food. Obviously your preference would be to dine on a meal which both you and your date will enjoy, but that is not the priority here. You can dine on a grape for all this matters. The most important thing is to choose a non-messy meal, to remain clean and tidy so you can save yourself for dessert. Hey. And element 6, have fun. After all your preparation and hard work, the last thing for you to do on this fine evening is to have fun and enjoy the company of the person you worked so hard to impress.